welcome to 15-Minute Biology. Today we're going to talk about what you do and don't need to know before starting the higher human biology. If you're starting the higher shortly and feeling daunted by the jump up from that 5, you're definitely not alone there. Whether you're moving directly up a level or returning to education after a break, then right now the higher might be feeling like an impossible task. So in this video we'll cover what you can safely forget from the Nat 5, what to expect from the higher, and some top tips to make life easier throughout the course. So let's start with the content you can safely leave behind from the Nat 5. Number one here is plants. Say goodbye to topics such as transpiration, photosynthesis, as the name suggests, human biology focuses on, well, humans. Hopefully it's obvious. And on the same note as that, number two is microbes. So yes, while you still need to know about cell structure, it will exclusively be about human cells. So all that comparison between different species, that is gone. And number three is ecosystems. So as much as we all love the Life on Earth unit, Unit 3 probably is the one that is least relevant for the higher. So now that we've cleared all that space, we don't need to go hunting out before the summer's end. It's time to fill it all back up again with what is new. So one of the first differences you might notice is the depth of knowledge that is required going from Nat 5 up to the higher. So you're moving away from overviews such as the heart pumps blood to going into the intricate details of the cardiac cycle. Second jump up is the level of vocabulary. So not going to lie, that higher can sometimes feel like learning a whole new language. There's going to be a lot of new terminology coming your way. So have a look at some of the marking schemes. Anything that's underlined is a keyword that must have been used to get the full marks. So keeping a running glossary from the start can be a big help here with staying on top of all the new terms. And number three, what's new, is the level of problem solving. So here you're not going to be expected to just know things, but to be able to apply your knowledge. So in exam settings, you can get a question where you have a graph or scenario that you've never seen before, and you'll need to use your knowledge and understanding of the course content to be able to answer those questions in these new settings. So it'll be a lot less about memorization and a lot more about applying logic to your scenario. So this might also sound a bit intimidating, but if you do have a solid study plan in place, your life will be so much easier as you go on. So here are 15-Minute Biology's top tips to help you stay on top of things. Number one is to master that glossary. All these new terms, flashcards are going to be your best friend throughout the hire, and it does just so happen that I have some digital ones for every single key area. These are all completely free to access, so just follow that link or the QR code if this is something you would like to have. Top tip number two is to use the past papers early. So don't be waiting until May or right before the test. Start looking at these and using them from day one. See how the questions are worded, see exactly what the marking schemes are looking for, the level of detail that you're going to be expected to provide. Again, if you follow that QR code, that should take you to Qualification Scotland's past paper collection going all the way back to 2020. And my third top tip is to connect the dots. So even when you move on to a new key area or even a new unit, always be looking back to see how those topics feed into one another. So in that way, it's not just one big list of facts that you've got, but the story that you're building up with each topic building on each other. So if you are still feeling apprehensive, remember you're not expected to know everything right now, right this minute, today. And in the next video, I'll be taking all the guesswork out of what's coming with a full roadmap of what to expect and when. If you do want more support throughout the hire, then subscribe to the channel where I have revision videos for every single topic, all under 15 minutes, with some past paper support. And please feel free to let me know down in the comments what topics you're most nervous about studying. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one.